it's me, Jackie Arment. I'm back with another spooky craft video. I guess actually this video would be more aptly titled Welcome Back to Painting, Jackie Arment, because we're gonna be painting again. I know the last video I had was another painting video, but I promise this one will be a much more fun. Today I want to take this little statue bust that we have and paint it in a spooky way so that when black light is over it, it'll have this like ghostly skeleton kind of look to it, and then it'll look just like regular in regular light. That's the plan. It'll be kind of an addition to some of the decorations that me and my husband are doing for our haunted hotel themed Halloween party this year. But I guess before we get started with that, I would like to ask that if this is the kind of content you like, if you like craft videos, if you like tutorials, if you even like costuming, especially when it comes to Halloween or anything remotely spooky, then to please give this video a thumbs up and also hit subscribe. It's a small little click for you, but it is a big deal for me. And don't forget to hit the bell, because then you can be notified anytime I post a new video. So I guess now without further ado, we'll just go ahead and get started. Hi everybody, we're gonna go ahead and get started. I've got all my supplies over here. I've got my bust that I have. Now I did paint this a little bit with a little bit of a flat white before I started because it was a little off-white. And the thing about these paints is most of them are pretty white, so I didn't want it to be able to show up on the statue, so that's why I just went over it with a very light coat of flat white. If yours is like already white and it matches, then you can just skip that step. But that was just something I did. But basically, all we really need for this project is we've got a little statue. My husband picked this up somewhere. I'm not exactly sure. I know you can find them at thrift stores. Sometimes online you can find them. This is not one that he really cares about, so we're gonna paint it. I've got my UV lights, lighted paints right here. Got these on Amazon, and let's see if I can. They are pretty. They look obviously white up close, and some of them are maybe a little off-white, but when you turn on a black light, yeah, see, you can see they really glow. We've got white. This is supposed to be white, I guess. Green, yellow, orange. It's more prominent, especially in the dark, but and then you got blue and pink, or red, I guess. I'm gonna go with the blue. That's what I want. Maybe I'll use some of the red, like around the eyes or something. I'm not sure, like in the pupils, or make it creepy or whatever. I don't know. It's gonna be one of those, like, as I go, I'll see what I like. But I think mostly what I'm gonna go with is kind of making a skeleton face over her face. So then when this light periodically shines over her, which I think I'm either gonna make it flicker like lightning, or maybe just a gradual, back and forth. It'll look very ghostly and like really spooky, like she's a skeleton. But one of the great things about it is if there's something I'm painting and I don't necessarily like it, I can use the white paint that I used to, color her, or you could just use a white paint that matches, and you can just use that to kind of like erase what you're doing. So, but yeah, I guess without further ado, I'm just gonna go ahead and start painting. I'm gonna have to turn the lights off and use the black light to paint, or else I won't be able to see what I'm painting. So, yeah, so I guess we're gonna turn the lights off and get to painting.
One week later.
Okay, hi guys. It is now day 2 of a project that was supposed to only take 1 day. And this is why.
What happened to your face? It looks like an old catcher's mitt.
Look away, I'm hideous.
So apparently, when I was painting the statue, I was so focused on painting it under the black light that I wasn't really paying attention to what it looked like under the regular light. And so when I turned the lights on, she looks like a burn victim. She's, yeah, so I spent pretty much, I filmed the beginning of this video at the beginning of the week and spent most of the week trying to figure out how to fix it without completely doing it over again. And I just, kind of what I did was I used a little bit of water mixed with the paint, because the paint is acrylic, it's water-based, so I just used some water mixed with it and kind of like used that with a paintbrush to kind of smooth out the globs of paint that were on her. And then I even went over it, you know, part of the problem of why it looked so noticeable was that the paint was a little glossier than the statue, which the statue was matte. So I went over all of it with like a matte top coat. It was just clear, and that seemed to help too. It helped and not be as noticeable. And I mean, it didn't completely go away, but basically the end result is it doesn't look too bad under a dimly lit room, which is fine because that's kind of gonna be what it is during the party. So I'm not too upset about it. I am about 90% happy with it, and just that one little thing. So I would suggest that if you're gonna do this project, that maybe you periodically turn the lights back on and make sure that what you're painting isn't globbing up in spots, and then, you know, also use a light coat. If you have to go back over it with multiple coats, fine, but like I would suggest don't put too much on your paintbrush. But yeah, so I guess without further ado, we'll just do a reveal. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, I'm pretty happy with it. I'm okay with it. You know, it's hard to tell because we've got the actual lights on in here, but you know, she's got kind of a cool skeleton face in the dark. I probably plan to hook this up to maybe like some kind of a lightning box to give it that like lightning flicker. Maybe on and off, or I'll just do a slow gradual on and off, like over her. Who knows? I haven't figured it out yet. We'll figure that out closer to the party. But yeah, when she's sitting on her bookshelf and like on the camera from this distance, you can't really see, that she's got like, looks like a wrinkly face. Which I guess probably adds to the spookiness a little. But, you know, and it's funny because I thought I was gonna like edit all of this stuff out about the mistakes and everything, but you know, I decided ultimately, isn't that kind of what these craft videos are for? Like, you watch me do it and yeah, I could make it look like I did it perfect every time, but then where would you guys learn anything when you're watching my videos? Like, yeah, you're learning how to do stuff, but you know, part of it is I make the mistakes so you don't have to make them. And so, I mean, like, on that note, I guess if any of you guys out there decide to try this and you have more success than me, I would love for you to like tag me on Instagram. And let me see, because I would love to see y'all's attempts and what you decide to paint, because you can paint whatever you want on their face. That's the cool part. So yeah, I guess that's about it. Hopefully it looks a lot cooler at the party than I'm envisioning, but anyway, so yeah, if you made it to the end of this video and you liked what you watched, you know, as always, please give it a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and also ring the bell so you can be notified when I have a new video. Especially because coming up, I plan to do a kind of a break in between the crafting projects that we're doing for our party and do a little different spooky project. I've noticed that lately my Black Flame Candle video that I did a while back has over 1,000 views on it, which to me is like insane because I never really imagined that kind of thing when I started this YouTube channel, and it's just amazing to me that that has happened. And so it's kind of inspired me to make another Hocus Pocus craft video. So that will probably be either next, or we'll have one more video and then it'll be next. I haven't decided yet. I'm still working on it, but yeah, so again, make sure you subscribe so that you can be notified when that pops up, especially if you were one of the few that really liked that Black Flame Candle video. I'm really excited about it. So other than that, I will leave links in the description to my Instagram. You can check out all of the other spooky projects I've done over the years and stuff. I always document it on there, take pictures of my parties in the past and stuff like that. And if you want to get in touch with me, you can always direct message me on there. Also, I will leave links to my Etsy page, or my Etsy shop, which I sell a lot of like spooky, witchy, Halloweeny things all year long on there. So please check that out too. I'll also leave links to my Etsy's Facebook page, as well as my Facebook page for my my author site, which if you didn't know this about me, if you haven't watched any of my other videos before, I have 2 books on Amazon, which, you know, feel free to check those out if you are ever looking for something to do in between watching my videos. One of my books is a zombie romance and one is a vampire adventure story. So if that kind of stuff is up your alley, please look into it. Yeah, other than that, that's it. Stay tuned for more spooky videos in the future. And again, as always, stay spooky, you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!